meant to be used.
Right.
And it's the same way with these guys. You know, we're supposed to apply these scriptures to our life, to our everyday lives, you know, and to do what's pleasing to the Lord. But then they take it and they twist it. You know, they try to make get worldly gains from it. You know, basically make a business out of the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, out of the work of Yahweh Shem Shai. They do it to try to seek some kind of fame.
Yeah, and this life and stuff is like pointless, man. Because like I said, this place is, as I said, is temporal. You know what I mean? The fashion of this world passed away. You know, so whatever you're doing it, that's for vanity. You know, that's pointless. It's empty. It's not going to be fruitful at all, man. You know, but the real brothers that having this truth, that's holding on, you know, they keeping their crown. You know, and they got a protection over them. Right?
Yeah, you heap up all this money in the society. What you gonna do when the chip is implemented? Right. What you gonna do? Yeah, you gonna have to take it to use your money.
Right. Yeah,
all that money you got.
Yeah, you want to keep all them bennies and stuff. You got to have that chip and stuff, you know. But you know, if you're serving Yahweh Shem Shai, you gotta lose everything. You might have some money and stuff. Now the chip is implemented. Hey, I ain't got nothing. Okay. All I got is my spirit, Yahweh Shem Shai, in me. All right, and I'm walking in that. No, riches are not common to a nigger. A nigger go niggard, right? Which, like I said, we dealing with a person as a scoundrel, a knob, someone who's stingy. Okay, a person like that hear this truth and then say that, hey, oh well, knowing the mark of the beast is what that is. That's not of a truth. Or something crazy like that. That's not the whole truth or some madness and stuff like that. That's niggardly thinking. That's not important to really worry about or something like that. When it's key to your salvation, that's major part of your salvation. If you don't know about the prophecies, you know what I mean, World War III and stuff, this is important. These are riches. These words of Yahweh Shem Shai, they're riches and stuff. You know what I mean? You know, which we can prove that through precepts and stuff about that. But riches are not commonly onto a niggard, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. We're going to get that. The depth of riches. This is... I'm going to get it for you and you just bring it up.
Okay.
Alright. So give me a wee moment. Yeah. So it's the book of Romans chapter 11 and 3.
Okay. This is Romans chapter 11 verse 3. It says, Lord... they have killed thy prophets and dig down thine altars.
Oh, suck it. 11 and 33. Yeah, they have too. That's the show.
God, this is Romans 11 and 33. It says, oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High.
Right, so but the depth of riches and both of wisdom, the knowledge of the Most High, that's riches. Go ahead.
It says, how unsearchable are his judgments,
right?
And his ways past finding out.
That's right. You know, the Lord is so deep, man. You can't find out everything about the Lord, you know. His thoughts are not even our thoughts, man. You know, the Lord is that deep, man. Yep. Is anything what you keep going?
Yeah, it says, for who hath known the mind of the Lord, or who hath been his counselor? Or who hath first given to him, and it shall be recompensed unto him again. For of him and through him and to him are all things, to whom be glory forever. Amen.
Yeah. God, you know, there's all, of course, the Lord have the glory, you know, to have these riches and stuff. But look, riches are not commonly to a niggard. All right. This is Colossians chapter 2 and verse 2. It says that their heart might be comforted, being knit together in love. Oh, it's like this kind of go with the dudes trying to talk about. You don't know about this. It says, and unto all riches of full assurance of understanding. You know, having understanding and full assurance. All right, that's riches too. To the acknowledgement of the mysteries of the Most High. Mysteries of the Most High, different prophecies, different deep things in the scriptures, which are revealed unto his servants, to the meek. Alright? And of the Father and of Hamashiach, in whom are hid all treasures and of wisdom and knowledge. So if a person say that, of course, you know, they know Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and stuff, But they, of course, they don't know these different mysteries and stuff. They truly don't know Yahweh Shem Shai. You don't understand prophecy, you don't know Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, the Lord ain't choose, of course, show you, of course, and be affectionate to show you the deep and intimate parts of Himself. All right, He ain't dealing with you as a friend, okay, a special friend, okay. He not dealing with you, all right, you know, on that level. Con, you got something?
Yeah, Con.
Go ahead.
This is Malachi. This is Malachi chapter 3, verse 18. It says, "Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth Him not."
Yeah, you know, and you can be able to discern is to judge. All right, and we can judge. You know, on who is, of course, a servant who following the Lord and who's not, who really wicked, who are 2/3.
Yeah, a righteous man is gonna judge through the scriptures. You know, judge who's truly a servant of the Lord. Okay, is what this guy saying true? I'm gonna look in the scriptures. But a wicked man is gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna think of what I think is right. I'm just gonna go by my own mind. That's what a lot of these guys are doing. They're going, okay, what this camp sounds like they're saying is true, but they're not actually looking into the scriptures to see what they're saying, whether what they're saying is true or not, and that's why they're being deceived.
That's right. Yep, that's it. Yeah. This is back in Colossians chapter 2 and now verse 4. And it says, "In this I say, lest any man should beguile you with enticing words."
And that's exactly what they're doing. They're being beguiled through those enticing words, man. Those sweet words. You know, they got a certain way where, you know, a certain way of speaking where it sounds
persuasive.
Yeah, persuasive, like I said, persuasive. You're like, oh, and then they say these little key words like black people.
Yeah.
You know, they know Jake like hearing that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, black. They care about the black man.
Yeah.
You know
and they talk about building up the community and things like that. Things that are pleasing to Jake's ears.
Yeah. We never had that, you know, before. We need, let's all come together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unity. And I understand that we, of course, the Lord, He got a cosmos, okay? He got an orderly arrangement. And of course, He got the Israelites, okay, which are that orderly arrangement. And among that, He has what? His elect of the elect, which is the Israel, the Most High. All right, you got the 2/3. Not all Israel is not of Israel, okay? These guys don't understand that. They want to bring all Israel together. They got summits with, they want all Israel. They want Passovers with all Israel and stuff. Not knowing, you know, the dude, he cannot be right for and fit for the Passover to take part of that. Okay? Crazy. It says, "For though I be absent in the flesh, yet I am with you in the spirit, joined in beholding your order and steadfastness of your faith in Hamashiach." Let's look into that word for order. Okay. Which in the Greek is this word taxias, which is arrangement, a fixed succession, due or right order, post, rank, position. Okay. You know, this is, like I say, it's levels. Since this position generally depends on one's talents, experience, and resources. And the Lord gives a person a certain amount of talents and such. Okay. It's all controlled by the Lord and dispersed out the gifts. All right? It says, as ye, verse 6, Colossians 6, and I'm going to go back to John 2 and 6. It says, as ye have therefore received Hamashiach, Yahushua the Lord, so walk ye in Him, rooted and built up in Him, and established in the faith as ye have been taught. Who you gonna learn that from? His disciples, His apostles. Okay, He taught them to teach you. Okay, and you getting the same. You getting it from through the Spirit. Okay, simple. All right. But a lot of guys want to ignore it. They don't want to get double honors no more if they had. Or that dudes don't want to get double honors at all. The apostles and elders, the men that the Lord set up. You You know, a lot of guys are just wicked. Simple. All right, you got something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Guys, you know, it's crazy. Yeah.
God, this is Acts chapter 5, verse 38. It says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught."
God.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna see, man. The work and the counsel that are of men is gonna come to naught. It's gonna come to nothing.
Yeah.
But if it be of the Most High, which we, a great millstone, we believe that we are of the Most High, that we are the servants of Yahweh Shem Shai, then there's nothing you can do against it. But all these other camps, man, we're gonna see what's gonna become of them, you know.
Okay. Yep. This is the book of Psalms chapter 92 and verse 6. It says, "A brutish man knoweth naught, neither doth a fool understand this. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever." For thou art Yahweh, art the Most High forevermore. For lo, thine enemies, O Yahweh, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. You know, you got all these guys, like I said, these guys are wicked. They understand that they're going to get destroyed in this fire. There's a judgment for being off and being wicked and not taking heed to, of course, the actual counsel of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know? So, you know, it is what it is, man. It says here, abounding therein with thanksgiving, back to Colossians 2 and 7, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit after the tradition of men.
God, tradition of men. He was mentioning that Black Panther nonsense. He's like, you heard of Black Panther? He's like, we're going to do it better. Because we got laws. He said, we got...
yeah, we got laws.
We got a code of conduct.
Yeah, law, code of conduct, you know? Yeah. They got fringes too, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Look, brother, come on, sister. Be with us. Come on with us. Take the first step. Right. But you got to beware, man. Least any man spoil you due to philosophy. And,
yeah, as soon as a guy makes a statement, you like, oh, okay, where does it say that in the scriptures?
God.
You know, and then it says precept must be upon precept. They might give you one precept, twist that up, but they won't give you another precept. You know, twist it all up.
Trying to change the subject. God, right? Philosophy, philosophia, which goes into the love of wisdom. All right. And also, you know, they got all these other different type of wickedness, wicked ways of thought, philosophies and such. You got to be aware of that. You get spoiled through that, man. It says, in vain deceit, after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach. You know, they ain't going after Yahweh Shai. They going after this world, this life. Like I said, they're not looking for the kingdom to come. They looking for Esau, Edom right now, and being in their kingdom as them old wicked. You had different wicked Israelites back in the ancient world in the Roman Empire that just wanted to keep their stay in the Roman Empire. All right, being underneath them as a vassal. You know, being subservient to this Roman Empire. All right, a tributary. No, we want to be sovereign. All right, and following Hamashiach Yahweh Shai is gonna make us that. All right, being in the spirit. Okay, not, you know, thinking about this freaking world. All right, so I'm gonna go now to the John 14, and then if anything else comes out, we'll go. But I believe the point Yahweh Shem Shai made is made. It says here, this is John 14 and 11. It says here, believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. You know, and you know, the wicked Israelites back then, you know, they seek it for a sign and such. They didn't want to have faith. All right, that this is, of course, Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Most High. And he coming, of course, to bring back, of course, the redemption of Israel, of course, remissions of sins, all that. Okay, they of course wanted to just, you know, they prided themselves in the laws, you know, and they marveled. They like, what is this man doing? You know, he healing on the Shabbat, all type of stuff. You know, they understand. They understand the Lord is the Lord even of the Shabbat. All right, or the Sabbath. But going on, it says verse. Let me see if it's it. I gotta see if it's here. It's giving all extra to Yahweh Shai. Or Yahweh Shai. I want the one where it say if some cometh by some other way.
I think it's in John.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm in there. I forgot my place.
Okay.
But yeah, it might. Yeah, but yeah, like trying to come in some other way. He's probably just gonna say like he's a robber or something like that. A thief or robber.
I think John 10.
Robber. John 10 and 1. He that entereth not by the door of the sheep. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, is that one? Okay.
10,
I was in 10, but
yeah.
this is John chapter 10, verse 1. It says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
Right, and we know who the door is. Yahweh Shai.
Okay.
Right? So you try to go some other way in there, you a damn thief.
Yeah, that's like we having a little get together,
right.
little gathering. Brothers walking through the door, and then somebody climbs through the roof, through the window. We like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, what is this, man? Who is this guy? This guy's off. We gonna be looking at us as the enemy.
Yeah,
that's the enemy right there. He ain't go to the door. Right.
It's like, why you ain't walking through the door like everybody else did? And then dude go try to make an excuse. You like, nah, it's something not right about this guy.
Right.
You know, why didn't you come under the men that were already established, that's been doing this work for X amount of years, you know, preaching.
Got a track record. Yeah, man. Yeah, Yup. Continue.
It says, but he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. Said to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out.
Right. Go ahead.
Says, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him.
Right.
For they.
Yep. Keep going.
It says, for they know his voice.
Right. You know, the sheep gonna know his shepherd. All right. Go ahead.
It says, and a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him.
Right. So, like I said, we know the voice of Yahweh Shai. And this guy not speaking with the words of Yahweh Shai. We hear that, like I said, it's a frequency. I'm like, oh, that's not what the shepherd said.
Okay.
I can't hear it. I'm not hearing it. I'm not following it. Okay? This dude a wolf. All right? He set me up for destruction. He trying to eat me. Trying to devour me or something, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, and a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers.
Right.
And that's these other camps, you know, these other heads of these camps. Nate, you know, Johanna, whoever
all these
was the dude for the GOCC dude.
I'm putting all these guys out there.
Elder Konaf.
Yeah, all these guys, man. Come on. Yep. Keep going.
It says, this parable spake Yahweh Shai unto them, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them. Then said Yahweh Shai unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep.
And we the sheep. Yahweh Shai is the door, the lie. All right, go ahead.
It says, all that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. It says, I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture.
That's right. You know, it says that the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leadeth me by green pastures. All right, he to still waters, Psalms 23. All right, and he restored my soul. You know, just roughly paraphrasing. Go ahead.
It says, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
And that's heavy. You mean? You gotta beware of the thief, man. Thief will come looking, like I said, sheep's clothing. You gotta be very careful. Go ahead, being very humble. All right, go ahead.
It says, I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly.
That's right, man. That's what we, of course, we dealing with. Keep going.
It says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep.
Right, and the good shepherd, like I said, he giving his life for his sheep. You seen what Yahweh Shai, the sacrifice he did for us, for the nation of Israel, starting with the elect first. He suffered, ridicule. Of course, he was marred. He was slaughtered. He put as a lamb. All right. A perfect sacrificial lamb. Okay. He got vinegar to drink. All types of things. There's things. He had to suffer. Like I say, being in grief and sorrow. Knowing how damn buggered the minds of our people are. Seeing them in a damn messed up mind and knowing that 2/3 gotta get put to death. All right, Lord had to bear all these different things. Okay, Lord had to bear so much, man. So much that we couldn't. We said we'll really we can get it, but like I say, it's a lot. But keep going.
It says, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not.
Right, he a hireling, man. It's somebody paid off. All right, it said hireling going into one hireling. Yep, hired servant. And these people, like I said, these different guys. You gotta beware of these guys out of nowhere. They on some black. But we gonna be better than the Black Panthers. we got better Wakanda or something. We got a sanctuary for all Israel. You got to be careful of these guys. That's they're not even talking about the prophecy of the chip or nothing like that. Knowing that like I say,
they're not talking about things that accompany salvation.
That's it.
Talking about worldly things. That's worldly.
Yeah, worldly thing. Yeah, we gonna have everything gonna be all right. No, keep going.
It says, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth.
Yeah, he set us up, man. He ain't even giving the warning.
And they telling you pick up guns. As soon as Esau come down with that raft, they gonna be the first ones running the other way.
He got what they call that? I think the apostle had brought out that I'm not sure if it's a scapegoat or damn, I forget the term. It's like it's just something set up, man. Yeah, and then he done revealed what he actually shit, and then the person get fucked up, man. Go ahead.
It says, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep.
Yeah, there goes the sheep. All I knew were just scattered abroad instead of being assembled and stuff and ordered and such. Okay, go ahead.
It says, the hireling fleeth because he is an hireling and careth not for the sheep.
Right. And y'all, a lot of y'all gonna see what these leaders you've been following, what their true intention is in these days. Go ahead.
It says, I am the good shepherd and know my sheep and am known of mine.
Yeah, and the sheep know Yahweh Shai too. Okay? They know his voice as it's gonna go into. Keep going.
It says, as the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep.
This is Yahweh Shai talking about his sacrifice and how of course he know Yahweh, the Most High. Okay? Yahweh knoweth him. Alright? Keep going.
It says, and other sheep have I, which are not of this fold.
Talk about, of course, this time is talking about the northern kingdom that was at this time on the other side of the world, being over here in the Americas, but also there's a remnant that was still in the Roman Empire, was there, but it's mainly that your southern kingdom being your Judah, Benjamin, Levi at this time. All right, go ahead.
It says, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd.
Right, the Lord, he raised up the tents of Judah first. All right, that's a support precept, just through the Spirit. Go ahead.
Therefore doth my Father love me, because I lay down my life, that I might take it again.
Yep. What, 18?
Yeah, no, I'm about to read 18.
Oh, sorry, yep.
And it says, no man taketh it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father.
Right. Showing the Lord had that power, and also showing his humility too, man. the same time. You know, so I mean that's pretty much it right there, man. You know, my sheep hear my voice, I know them, and they follow me, and I shall give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. So none of you reprobates, none of you false doctrine running around with bangers and talking about defending your communities and stuff, you're not doing it the right way, okay? Because you coming as a wolf, all right? A wolf, you know, coming as the shepherd, all right? You know, you coming off, all right, the wrong way, all right? It says, my Father, which is Yahweh, which gave them me, Yahweh gave the elect to Yahushai, the first fruits, is greater than all. He's the Most High. And no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one. Call on him like Yahweh Shem Shai B'Shem Kokodash, Barak Yahweh,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak Yahshai,
Barak the Yahshai,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak
Barak the
Yahshai.
Yahshai.
Alright, of course, giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai B'Shem Kokodash, Wadi Yahweh Shem Shai B'Shem Kokodash, Kaya Lamadium for this teaching. Alright, Kaya B'Chiyayim for the election, Shal Yasha Allah. Alright, hopefully you're edified, and of course stay occupied in prophecy and watch out for all of these sheeps, these false shepherds, alright?
Okay.
These wolves in sheep's clothing. Shalom.
Shalom.